With DelMonte, we're investing in new business lines and we're getting closer to consumers that we haven't really specialized in the past. That requires us to be very, very adaptive to the changing business requirements of the company. It requires us to be able to embrace radical change. With that, you can't really depend on the legacy environments that we have today. So we're going to have to invest in new technologies and do things quite differently. The current environment is a legacy environment that we've been evolving out of, and we've been taking steps to do it, first with master data, moving away from legacy, as well as integration. So the integration architecture a few years ago was mainly point-to-point. When you have point-to-point integrations, it's very difficult to keep the current versions of software up to date, because ultimately you upgrade one system, you have to update 7, 8, 9 integrations. So that was always a struggle for us to be able to bring in new technologies into the company and not break several different integrations as well as downstream systems. The CPG industry is well suited for enterprise applications in the cloud. It's an ongoing process to understand the consumers, understand and help the customers, and adaptability is going to be key to do that. And that's what cloud strategies bring. The three main reasons DelMonte is moving to the cloud. One, the adaptability of the technology and the ability to apply new implementation processes with that technology. Two is the lower cost infrastructure, be able to lower the overall cost to deliver these solutions. And three, the commercial framework. So software as a service provides that alignment between us and a company like Kenandy that lacks in a typical enterprise license software deal. What cloud does, and more specifically software as a service cloud does, is it creates a real partnership where you're both aligned to the success of the project, because if you're not successful, then the buyer simply just turns it off. That's a new shift. The industry, which I think is changing a lot of probabilities of success for many of these projects. The IT industry is going to go through some changes here. Multi-tenant cloud applications, where you're moving from the majority of custom app development being code to clicks, is going to change the profile of the individual who's doing it. The individual understands business process, business value, versus that individual just defining requirements and turning it over IT today. That person can actually do more work. Why Kenandy and why the platform it's built on is a common question. And for me, a lot of the concerns people have about cloud are mitigated with the Force.com platform. Any concerns or objections people have around security, uptime, disaster recovery strategies, scalability, I think Salesforce has proven itself over many years being able to handle all those issues. And then when you take the Kenandy functionality and you layer it on that foundation, you have a very stable, robust, resilient package with probably best-in-class processes.